John Hammel worked in the corporate world for 32 years. Evenings and weekends he sang in operas, musical theater, oratorio, and was tenor soloist for the New Jersey Pops Symphony Orchestra. His poetry was the basis for the musical KRIEP, which ran in New York City's Fringe Festival. John has written classical song cycles and an opera libretto called In This House with composer Rylan Leo Helmuth. He will soon be publishing 2 volumes of poetry, one exploring the darker aspects of human nature, and the other a set of love poems he has written over the decades to his wife, Carmen. Please welcome John Hammel.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for showing up on this solstice summer evening. And thank you, Sandy and Shauna, for the invite. And I'll get going. I timed this myself today, and it came in at 15 minutes and 2 seconds. So I'm going to try to be briefer. This first poem, I have a potpourri of short poems here. This first poem is called The Living Shit, and it's about the intersection of familial love and music. The kid, oh yeah, the kid was beating the living shit out of the mattress, beating the living shit while his mama danced, snaky hips shaking, like 3-ring jelly rolls, like 3-ring circuses, fat arms shimmering, 2 fat magic wands. Ooh, the kid, oh yeah, the kid, the kid, oh yeah, the kid. Over her head, the naked bulb was swinging, swiveled and shivered, twisted and quivered, fluttered and flickered, shaken and shuddered, quaked and wavered, trembled and tremored. Oh shit! No music coming from no radio or out of no TV or in through any window or up from the streets. No. Just 2 little bread knives slicing through the air, pounding the mattress underneath the sheets. Mama perspired, and the hands got tired. But whenever their eyes would meet, they'd sparkle and tweet. She'd shuffle her feet while the skinny arms beat out a rhythm, faster and faster and faster amidst their sweat and their laughter. The living shit. This next poem is entitled Summer Solstice. It's about loss and memory. I can't even consider what you might have been going through. My synapses controlled by my own unique biome, and my emotions weren't wired for whatever the hell it is you think you wanted. We've all got pain we're dealing with, friend, which, by the way, doesn't translate to a transsubstantive experience. What is the etymology of your suicidal missive, huh? Yeah, we're all gonna miss you, I guess, but time doesn't only heal all wounds, it makes them easily anesthetic. Pain has a bad memory. We've all lived and loved and lost and lolled in our own disconsolateness imposed on our loved ones and friends. And hey, guess what? Ultimately, nobody cares. We're all too busy with the exegesis of daily living, the urges we don't need as much as desire. And desire's urges will not allow for much more than food, sex, sleep, and sanding off the hard edges so that we can better fool the rest of our sincerity. Oh, I'm sorry you died. Never got the chance to let your brain fully evolve beyond an adolescent dreaming. You were on the cusp of the summer solstice, still vestigial, still too needy yourself to quench the need in others who cared more than you'll ever know. And knowing what I do now, I will forever miss you more than I have ever admitted. And damn you for it. These next 2 poems are from a book that's being that I'm publishing. It's at the printer now. They are exercises in an empathetic projection into the dark side of human nature. His first one is entitled By the Dark Waters. By the dark waters rolling into the sea, standing by the banks with only starlight covering me, I am deceived into believing you are in my heart, that you are not leaving. You are not leaving. When you have already gone, leaving a pit deeper than the dark, dark water I stand upon. A cold, hard, frozen river beneath my feet, carrying you away. Your body wrapped in plastic, purple, elastic, white, yet dark as night. Your emptiness burning brighter within me, 1,000 blistering suns. My tears are bullets wounding everyone, wondering where you are. The second poem from that collection is entitled The Strawberry Red Brassiere. It's a description of a crime scene. The strawberry red brassiere lays twisted over the chair, a dolly cloth melting into the rug, running out of line or necessity of wear. Slurred kinds of form and structure, outstretched limbs bed lay too, 2 parts emptiness, 1 part screwed. A glass of water sits on the bedstand, a shoe partially hidden beneath the bed. A tangled mass of curves and curls encased in sheets instead of silk, spawned mother's milk, spilt. The incessant beeping of the alarm jabs insistently in and out of her unheeding head. One hand scant inches away, unmoving. An oral neon beacon flashing soundlessly, inches away. The high-pitched digital signal slicing through the silence of the room, a desensitizing 21st century sound, clean, sanitary, scientifically smooth. An unseen breeze from the air conditioner stirs the bra slightly. Cells from her breast flutter softly to the floor. This next poem, taking another hard turn, is called Sometimes, just sometimes, you get what you need. I've been semi-paralyzed since the last election day last November. I was almost comatose over the past few months, and I'm starting to come out of it and starting to deal with a lot of these feelings. I think a lot of people are feeling the same way. We're so very happy to see the No Kings protest across the country last weekend. Freedom, like people always want what they cannot have. 'Tis so much work and quite a price to pay. How many times has someone screamed, "I'd like to kill you," but most don't, wanting what you cannot have, especially when you need it most. The little girl ran to her mother, crying. She had the misfortune to have watched the news. Men and women were assaulting police officers. Mace, poles, fire extinguishers, 2x4s, any manner of weaponry the human ape species can conjure. So she asked her mother if this was okay. The president said it was okay. The mother stared over the little girl's head, didn't know what to say. The little girl asked why children were separated from their parents, out of the past and into the blue future too. She wondered aloud through her tears whether her mother might be taken from her. The mother stared over the little girl's beautiful brown hair, caressed her face, and didn't know what to say. The little girl sobbed some more, wondered anew, why was the bishop wrong to ask people to be merciful, ask people to be kind, to shed the light of Jesus's gift upon the meek, the homeless, the sick and different? What did the bishop say that was wrong? The mother held her child close, stroked her hair, and thought it felt like fields of wheat and skies of blue. How this land was my land, and this land was your land too. She thought and dug deeper into her heart, clutching the girl to her breast. She softly murmured over the top of her head, amidst the kisses and tears of her own, you know, honey, the price of eggs might be coming down soon. I have three more I'll read, and these are on poems on the subject of what will be another book I wish to publish in the next year. I've written a poem every Valentine's Day, every Mother's Day, every birthday, and every anniversary to my wife. And I've decided I want to put many of them into a book. This is called Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2025. Eros fired his arrow into the sun. I spun. Every journey has a beginning. His arrow pierced my heart, went through me, caressed my soul, and blew me away from the world into your arms. The arced flight between the hard oak, the birch, and the larch gave me such a start. Out of the light through the dark and into the glare and the glow, the flow of your arms and spunk, I guess you could say I was sunk. Sinking into the home I'd always known. The home I knew was around the stair, the ascension into heaven, celestial embrace. I traced the arch and symmetry, the path I took, the paths forsook, when I couldn't see the light through the blinding dimness inside. I was clearly drawn. Dawn was my religious belief, the thing to place shadows against the night squared into the mathematics of dreams I had of you. A little bit broken, clasp with never broken, never raw, across the chasm of nothing into something, us, too, the hero you see in me, the heroine in you I saw, I knew. This one was written for Carmen's birthday, 5/15/2024. Adventurers, musical lovers, Sunday full for the light elegy, past footprints, echoes down the fluorescent pathways of the stars, mired in my craw, emblematic granite of this love and life, the bark of this heart-shaped spirit, the touching impulses of our fast, terrible love. The loft of desire, the warp and woofing of the eyes, spilling secrets to the brain, scarring brands tethered to our likes, dislikes, gnawing at the knots between us until the seeds of love rooted there, their immodest splendor, unfurled molecules of desire and necessity. The aspect of the unimagined tree's luster, clustering expansive universes, lightning dark matter energies, and the matters conspire and conjoin to us, birthday girl, to us. And finally, a poem entitled Neshama, Soul. Reckon the strain of sweet, sweet dreaming stars above. We below their watchful eye in perfect symmetry of desire and wonder, we are one and the same in our pursuit of the turbulent truth of life. There is a thread, a bond, a glue that holds the stars to me, holds them to you, and through the pulsing tapestry of our existence, we are complete with the light. The dark matter matters not, or how it knots us to one another in inconceivable patterns of forget-me-not filaments. So, I carve your name upon my heart, sew its ribbon deep within the texture of its blooded enmeshment, to deeper weave us tighter within its webbing. For I cannot conceive of this being without you. I cannot fulminate upon your descanting away from me or me from you, away from the unity of forgiveness, this miniature mirrored universe, our eccentric creation. Thank you.